Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Today, new lesson of the geometry, central angles and arcs. Look at the circle. Now, if we put this point, which is called the center of the circle, M, and when we draw radius MA and another one MB, MA and MB are two radii in the circle M, then we can say angle AMB is a central angle. Angle AMB is a central angle. And AB, which represent a part of the circle, AB, this part of the circumference of the circle, is called arc AB. Now we have angle AMB is called central angle, and arc AB, this arc opposite to angle AMB. Okay? Any arc of the circle has measure and length in the same time. We can find measure of arc AB, and also we can find length of this arc AB. Example, find the length, find the measure and length of an arc which represent one over three of a circle whose radius equals 7 centimeter. Okay? How can we solve this example? How can we find the measure and the length of this arc? First, the measure of arc equals 1 over 3, this ratio of the circle, 1 over 3, multiplied by 360, because the sum of all angles around M equals 360, which is called a cumulative angle, equals 120 degree. Then the arc which represents 1 over 3 of a circle, its measure equals 120 degree. How can we find the length of this arc? Length of this arc equals 1 over 3 multiplied by the circumference of the circle 2 pi r. Pi equals 22 over 7 times r equals 7. Then we multiplied this ratio 1 over 3 times the rule of the circumference of the circle 2 pi r, 2 times 22 over 7 times r, which the radius equals 7 centimeter. We can simplify 7 with 7 equal 44 over 3 centimeter. Note that the measure of the arc 120 degree and the length of the arc 44 over 3 centimeter. Then now we found the measure and the length of this arc. After that, some corollaries of arcs in the circle. First one, now if we have two arcs in the circle, the arc AB and the arc CB, if the two arcs are equal in measure, then they are equal in length. The first corollary, arcs which equal in measure equals in length. Okay? Note that we can find the measure of any arc by the measure of the opposite central angle. For example, if I say measure of angle CMB equals 60 degree, then the measure of arc CB equals also 60 degree. Again, the measure of an arc equals the measure of the opposite central angle. Now, corollary number 2. If we have two equal chords, the first chord EB, second chord CD, and AB equals CD, then the arcs opposite to them are equal. When AB equals CD, we can say the arc AB equals arc CD. If AB equals CD, then the result arc AB equals arc CD, same symbols, but the first line segments represents chords and the second arcs. Okay? Again, the second corollary, if we have two equal chords, the arcs opposite to them are equal. The third corollary. Now, if we have two chords are parallel, if we have two chords are parallel, the chord EB and the chord CD are parallel, then the arcs between them are equal. Between them, it means BD and AC are equal. We can write that if AB is parallel to CD, then the arc AC equals arc BD, because CD and AC between chords EB and CD, and AB, CD are parallel chords. Okay? Last corollary. Now, if we have a chord AB and a tangent CD. Okay? Now we have chord and tangent. The chord EB and tangent CD, when they are parallel, AB is parallel to CD, then we can deduce that the arcs between them are equal. If CD is parallel to AB, then arc B, when this point X, arc BX equals arc EX, because these arcs between the tangent and the chord AB, which AB is parallel to CD. Okay. Example number 1. In the opposite figure given, number 1, AD straight line is a tangent of the circle. AD straight line is parallel to BC. BC is a chord in the circle. Last, measure angle C equal 35 degree. RTB, find measure of angle BEC with proof. Pay attention. How can we find measure of angle BAC? Now, since AD straight line is parallel to BC, therefore we can deduce that the two arcs are equal. Arc AC is equal to arc EB. Okay, since AD equal parallel to BC, AD is a tangent and BC is a chord, they are parallel, then the arcs between them, AC and AB, are equal. Okay. Number 2, because AC equals AB, arc AC equal arc AB, we can deduce that the chord AC equal chord EB. We can write now, since therefore AC equals AB. Note that AC AB without any symbol, it means line. Okay, therefore AC equals AB, or the chord AC equal chord EB. Now we can deduce that the triangle, therefore triangle ABC is isosceles triangle. Therefore measure of angle B equal measure of angle C equal 35 degree. Last, measure of angle A, this is the required, equals 180 minus 70. 35 plus 35 equals 70, equal 110 degree. Okay. In the end, see you in a new video with my best wishes. Assalamu alaikum.